What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode and edition of the Premier Wrestling Fight Factory right here on Premier Wrestling's YouTube channel. Of course, wherever you get your podcasts. Dave Sturchio, Tommy Dee, Chris Payne, everybody's dressed up. It is a big day here for the Fight Factory because, ladies and gentlemen, before we get into the specifics of the big reveal, the huge reveal, I do want to let you guys know that we are being brought to you and powered by not only MadCatBeardCare.com, which is keeping this luxurious beard as mint as it is.
Dave, it's working great for me too.
I know, man. It's actually preventing you from growing. But you can go check those guys out. They got 15% off.
That was my parents'
if you put out
blockers.
Premier on the old the checkout, and of course, Absolute Eyewear. Of course, always getting involved, supporting the show each and every month. Thank you so much to Craig and Janine. So, without further ado,
what do you want to talk about?
Here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen.
What a hole.
Listen. So, what you're seeing before you now are not only 3 podcast hosts, but now you're looking at 3 professional wrestling promoters, ladies and gentlemen. Because as we reveal this, welcome to Fight Factory Wrestling. That's right.
Shooter!
We are officially open for business. We are going to take over. No, I'm not. Look, straight. Truth be told, we didn't expect this to kind of happen. We had an idea about something, and then all of a sudden, things just started to snowball in the best way possible.
Now it won't stop.
And now it won't stop.
It's like Wayne stock.
It is. It is like Wayne stock. If you build it, they'll come. And wasn't Chris Farley one of the security guys there?
I've got no place else to go.
I hate my father. I hate my life. I'm going to go pick a fight. That was one of the second one. Anyway, so yes, you are looking at 3 new business owners.
Woo!
And we're not alone. I do want to thank and special shout out to Josh Chernoff and, of course, the entire Premier Wrestling roster over there, helping us out with a lot of stuff, whether it be signage or graphics or venues or whatever else they've been helping us with in this immediate time. Thank you to Premier Wrestling. I also want to give a special shout out to Tommy Fierro, the owner of ISPW, owner of 80s WrestleCon, owner of 90s WrestleCon, owner of Mrs. Market.
Big dinger!
He's done a million things in this business as a promoter, and what he has also done is taken me and us on as mentees. He's kind of mentoring us through this process because of all the successful ventures this guy has done. He's helping us as well. I'm very pumped about that relationship. In fact,
That's what Paisans do.
it is what Paisans do. Sorry, Payne. In fact, I will say this and announce this as well.
What do you mean, sorry, Payne? I'm half Italian.
Half Paisan. I will say,
Hey,
We call that a Wonder Bread Wop.
Oh, my God. Listen here, Bricksteiner.
I will say this.
Does he have the glasses on?
He does have the glasses.
Yeah, he does. $4.99 sit goes. I got these at the, what the fuck, the flying.
It came with it came with the window washer fluid right on the damn thingy.
They said buy 2 windshield wipers.
You look like you are about to tell gentlemen to start your engines.
No, I don't have business in the front and party in the back.
Is that
unfortunately.
guy
He
just
drives-
shaved? I mean, you got the new haircut. Thank God. You know what's funny? I watched an older video the other day, and you had a shaved head like that. I was like, Tommy really needs to do that again because what he's doing now isn't working.
Yeah,
You
you
look-
know, the winter time, I try to grow it out to warm my head a little bit. Since
Wear
I
a
work.
Bro, you
fucking
look
hat.
like Rick Steiner and Taz had a baby.
He's the Tasmanian bulldog. No, gremlin, whatever. Anyway.
Got that?
Shut up. It's got to be
that.
your dog.
Clip
I'm
that
so excited it's not even
because
funny.
it's
Yeah.
your dog.
All right, look. Also, like we were just saying before, it's not a complete announcement without another announcement, okay?
I love announcements.
3/22, March the 22nd.
It's a great announcement.
In Totowa, shut up, Con.
Totowa.
In Totowa, New Jersey.
Totowa.
We are, as Premier Wrestling, along with obviously the Fight Factory Wrestling, we are coming in there with 2 showcase matches. That's right, 2. So Tommy Fierro has been gracious enough to say, hey, if you want to start a promotion, great, rock on, let's do it. But you need something. You got to give the fans a little bit of a taste as to the caliber of talent that you want to bring into this promotion. So we have booked 2 people so far. I'm hard pressed to kind of drop their names, but I guess maybe down the road in a couple of days I will. But we have 2 people booked.
Time to chill.
One is a male, one is a female wrestler, one's a male. So we have men's and women's wrestling. And we're looking for opponents, and I'm sure the inboxes will blow up after this, and that's fine.
I think it would blow up more if they knew who they were wrestling. Just
Not
throwing it
really.
out there.
Not really.
I'm going to try not to curse now that we're promoters.
But anyway, guess what? That's not all. So obviously we have Fight Factory Wrestling.
What are you, fucking sham wow?
I
But
know.
wait,
I
there's
know.
more.
There's more. We have Fight Factory Wrestling. We're establishing
Flex
that
seal!
today. We're establishing that today.
Made a boat out of glass.
No leaks. You got a boat, it's not going to sink. And I'm like, that's bullshit.
As soon as it hits a rock, he cracks.
It's over.
What are we talking about?
I know. So we have Fight Factory Wrestling. We have our first 2 showcase matches, and I'm here to announce that in the summer of 2024,
Oh, baby, I can't.
Fight Factory Wrestling
Flipping wait.
is putting on a show, and we're going to put on a show right here on the Jersey Shore. And when you think Jersey Shore, yes,
Aruba,
think about it.
Bahama,
and as all right,
pretty mama.
that's happening as
Key
well.
Largo,
The venue,
Montego,
the date has been locked.
baby, why
We are
don't
waiting
we
to
go?
iron out the final details. But ladies and gentlemen, the Fight Factory is coming to the Jersey Shore this summer. Be on the lookout for that and more announcements as we go. So, big start, boys. How are we feeling about it?
Oh, I
Payne?
feel fantastic.
I feel great. I
because
could give 2 shits less about WWE and AEW right now.
So listen,
without giving up too much, this Jersey Shore venture has been a dream of mine. One would call a passion project.
yes.
For the last 10 or 11 years in my head.
A lot of those in wrestling these days.
I could not be happier to being able to go to the place, the exact place that I had envisioned in my head, and run a show there. Because, oh my God.
And let me tell you something.
I'm just so pumped.
Am I wrong when I say that it's the first of its kind?
First of its
No,
kind.
it is 1
Not the
million
way-
percent the first of its kind.
Not
Okay.
the way that we're going to do it.
As I said when we were trying to get this, I know plenty of people that grew up there their whole life,
They couldn't do it.
and it was never done.
Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? That's why you have Dave, Payne, and Tommy. All right, that's
Tommy
why
5%.
Someone would say Tommy 5%.
Tommy
Tommy
fives in the building.
Tommy fives.
Listen, it's a long time coming. I think.
This shit ain't easy.
No,
either.
it's
Shut
not.
up, Nickelback.
Yeah. Well, down here on the sand. I will say, it's been. Look, me and Payne have been in this wrestling game since 2012. Payne's taken some years off. I've kind of stayed with the times. With you
Well,
know,
no. Time out. If you backtrack, when I was 17, I wrestled, and then I stopped. And then when I was 19, I wrestled, and then I stopped. And then I picked up again when I was about 29. And then I finished at about 37.
You
So if you
wrestled
add up
Gorgeous
all,
George
if you
when you
add
were
up all the
17,
time
right?
I've been in the
he
business
was
for about
actually one of the Von
23 years.
He wrestled a Von Erich. Yeah. No.
In their prime.
Yeah. Right.
when he had 2 good feet.
There it is.
There it is, and that's.
Oh, man.
So remember that time we had a wrestling promotion? It's gone. No, but listen, me and Payne have been in this business for a long time. This was a bucket list item for me. I know I've talked to Tommy at length about this a year ago, 2 years ago, about wanting to do this, but just didn't know, when I could do it or the intricacies of how to do it. But I've learned a lot. I've learned under Pat and Kevin. I had to book and run a show. I've learned under other guys, Tommy Fierro now teaching me a lot about partnerships and sponsorships and fundraisers and all the ways you can kind of, A, make money, but B, put yourself on the map. And I think that's what we're going to be able to do pretty quickly. Anybody I've talked to about this has been very, very pumped about the venture. A lot of people were kind of rolling their eyes like, all right, good luck, buddy. And I'm like, yeah, no, we're good. We're
fine.
We're fine. I think it takes like-minded individuals to do this. I think that if this was anybody else, it would fail miserably and fall flat on his face. But I know this guy doesn't stop at nothing. He was down in the town today talking to municipalities and shit, making sure all things were go. This guy was doing nothing. And, of course, I was doing a lot of the marketing and
I
stuff.
took off my real job that I absolutely love. I mean, love, and went down
I just know that it's going to take some work. It's going to take some investments. It's going to take a lot of effort. And it's a team effort, right? So we're trying to grow here. We want to, and look, and this is not a shot at any other promotion that's running, because I know New Jersey is littered in some good professional wrestling, and then there's really some shitty professional wrestling. I will tell you this: Fight Factory Wrestling is going to have a standard. Am I wrong?
100%.
I'm not wrong, right?
Absolutely.
We're going to have a standard. You have to look the part. You have to be able to go. You have to be able to tell a story. You have to be able to talk on the mic.
I think one of the most important things is you have to be a quality human being. I don't like shitty people.
Right. And that's,
Dave does not like shitty people.
I am not
Shitty
on
people
board.
create bad business.
I am not on board with somebody because they would be a draw. But if they're a dog shit human, I don't want to deal with it, right? I mean,
you'll have other opportunities,
plenty
just not
out
with
there.
us.
There's a lot of wrestling out there. There's going to be a lot of opportunities out there, and I'm not trying to sit around and pretend that we're going to take over the professional wrestling game because that's not really the goal. The goal is to be. It is. No. When you think you're about to just tear everybody else down around you and be the number one dog, that is when you fail. What I think we should be doing is being in a place to go to, become a perfectionist in your craft, right? Do I think the Fight Factory Wrestling is going to be able to catapult somebody to WWE or AEW? I have no fucking idea. But maybe a match that they had at our promotion could be on their reel, and all of a sudden it's like, we don't have a training school behind us. Right? We don't have that. But I will say some of the hungriest dudes that I know are a part of some training schools right now. Mm-hmm. And some of those guys don't really get the burn that they're supposed to get. So maybe they can get it with us. And
let's be real here. Look at the venue. How would you not want to be at that venue?
Oh, well, that's the thing. We're gonna have a lot of inquiries, I think. And once that's all once
it's ink to paper.
Yeah, once we sign on the dotted line and we say that Fight Factory Wrestling is going to be doing something here for the first time
Who the
ever.
hell says ink to paper? It's pen to paper.
Same thing.
5%.
Pencil. Eraser.
Excluded.
I truly, I just think that
he's out.
The one thing I want to focus on most is the storytelling. Is just being a part of storylines. I know it's not a big thing in pro wrestling, and I know it's not or at least independent wrestling, it's not a big thing across the indies where they just put on you got this guy and you got this guy and boom, let's put them together. I want a reason for that. I want a backstory. I want a monologue. I want a montage. I want a fucking a hype video. I want all that shit.
I'll see some of these independent guys when they have these shows coming up, they'll cut promos on their social media and on Instagram, I know you don't like it when they're and on July 17th.
Yeah, no, I know.
But they're
gets a little hokey, but you got to sell where you're going to be at. So people know where you're going to be.
They're doing that.
It's a different story. It's kind of different for indies.
Yeah, they're gaining an interest in somebody wanting to go to that event. So I respect the hell out of them doing that because that's how you sell, right? That's called promotion.
Yeah. I mean, look, I think it's a great idea. I think it's we have the right minds behind it. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be taxing. It's going to be time consuming. It's going to put some stress on our families and all that shit.
I'm going to want to fight Dave.
I'm going to want to fight Chris. And then we're both going to want to fight Tommy. Yeah, it's just the way it's going to be. But I think that
the night of the first show, there's going to be missing teeth and black eyes.
No, you're just going to be in the ocean with an anchor around your feet. So
we got plenty of ocean to go around.
The boots work.
Yeah.
Well.
So
you could take Das Boot to the bottom of the ocean bed.
That's really what we got. I'm excited about it. It's like I said, big risk but big reward. We've been sitting on this for a while.
Fuck.
What?
Nah, I dropped the ball with one of the figures.
Okay. Well, speaking of the figures, we do have WCW Hogan. We have Vader. We have Big Papa Pump and his brother Rick. And, of course, we have another Hogan over there on the other side.
No, don't be disrespectful.
Okay.
Rip. Thank you.
Oh, that is Rip.
Yeah,
that's right.
Rip.
Why didn't I realize that? What's that smell?
Where you can catch Kurt Fuller at the...
yes, Kurt Fuller is going to be at 80s Wrestling Con on May the 4th. I'm sorry, May the 4th.
May the 4th be with
May the 4th be with everybody. And I just felt like I had
Are you going to call him a jock ass when you meet him?
Hey, jock ass! Battle of the tough guys. So lots going on.
I can't fucking wait.
All right. So a lot going on around here.
Jersey Shore,
We're
under the
excited
lights.
about it. Under the lights. It's going to be fun.
No fist
Beach,
pumping allowed.
sand, water, BYO, BC. Bring your own beach chair.
There you go.
Like BC. What are we?
I have no
You forgetting
idea.
a letter there, buddy?
No, I have no
I'm
idea.
going to fucking drown you.
All right. So we do have some WWE to go
Nobody
over.
cares about that other promotion.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that multi-trillion-dollar promotion that's going to be over there in, I almost said Saudi.
That's
Perth.
secondary promotion.
Yeah, the Perth, Australia.
We've actually sent Shada to Australia.
Did you before we get going? Did you see our boy, our friend and yours, not really our friend, but Austin Theory.
Oh yeah, he went up on an
Beautiful.
Australia
Love it.
reporter.
Love it.
Absolutely love
it. Dude, yeah, man. I don't know if that was staged or not.
No,
but
I don't think it was, because apparently, as I'm seeing, like, people were talking about it, like, Australian reporters tended to do stupid shit like that. Because I think it was done on, like, a talk show, too.
No, it was done. It looked like it was done
No,
like
not with just him, with somebody else.
it was
done on-
Grayson Waller.
That's it.
So both of those guys. By the way, I think they're calling themselves A-Town Down Under. Is their new little shtick. I like it.
like a
But no,
porno.
bravo to him for sticking up for the business. Like, I'm so beyond tired of anybody. It's 2024. If you've never seen a wrestling show before, go sit in the front row. Tell me how fake it is. Okay, people are getting
Not even
mashed.
that.
People
at
are
the
getting
guys,
bashed.
Look at
up.
the guys from the 80s now.
Yeah, they're not just like barely walking because they ran a lot. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. This is taxing on the body. There's a reason why I don't do it anymore. There's a reason why this guy doesn't do it anymore.
Well,
Like,
I got kids.
I got kids too, but I'm just saying, like,
that's what
Well,
you're
at the
going
time,
with,
I
man?
had a kid.
that ain't the specific reason. I mean, I've been knocked around, tore my ACL, concussions,
I've
bruised
had
ribs.
6 confirmed concussions.
Yeah, dude,
Several
I'm
sprained
on
knees,
fucking
separated
Dream
shoulder.
Street half the time.
That's
because
actually the reason I stopped. The separated shoulder.
yeah, well, you gave me one of my concussions, shitbag.
I have the fucking photo.
Yeah, I don't
right
wanna
here
see
that
the
we're gonna
fucking
look
photo
at,
again.
and then
it took you
no,
4 hours to
no.
find it when we were here.
No,
for
I
the
got it.
Rumble.
I actually have it
You don't
right
have
here.
to. And what are you gonna do?
I
Show
have
it
it.
to
No,
who?
we're going to show it up to the world.
Oh, you
so
don't
they
have to
can
show
all
nothing
see
because
how
you're gonna fucking
how
ruin
Dave
the car. Like you're
tilted the chair.
you're not gonna see anything. But anyway,
We're not going to see it.
nah, here we go. And he's gonna ruin the fucking lighting. Yep, there I am. All right. Yep.
Look at the hand. It's tilting the chair.
Yeah. So he's saying I threw the.
gutted himself.
He killed himself, Mama. Very sad.
Go back inside, mama.
So now that I was exposed, anyway, anybody else out there saying wrestling's fake? F off. Nobody
Hey, you
likes
got a quad muscle, a hamstring muscle there.
See, they said I
Oh
didn't
no,
do.
sorry, that's just your the bone. Sorry.
Oh, it's in the bone.
Oh man, I don't want to talk about anybody else.
Endless
I am
movies.
so excited today.
Endless movies.
Yeah.
I am so excited.
So anyway, so bravo to those guys for sticking up for the
Yeah,
business.
good job, guys.
Last Friday, nothing much other than the qualifiers for the Chamber. Kevin Owens, Logan Paul, they both qualified. Tiffany Stratton and Naomi qualified. Braun Breakers.
Can we talk about the promo?
Which
of-
one?
All the women.
No.
Oh, no, wait, that was Raw, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was raw. It was brutal at its finest.
Wait, you said the promo?
Yeah, it was bad.
I thought you meant the battle royale because that was bad.
Battle Royale.
that was bad
too.
too.
That was atrocious.
So Braun Breaker, your doppelganger, signed with SmackDown. So he's officially with SmackDown, and The Rock officially with the Bloodline. But anybody else do the whole
The L.
the L? I don't think that was intentional.
He
I know
also,
a lot of
he
people.
also pointed at him when you called him a loser.
I know
He did.
A lot of people are trying to dissect this.
There's no dissecting.
Yeah,
He
but
literally pointed right at him.
I'm well aware.
But that's
'Cause
good,
you're a
though.
loser.
This is what you call intrigue, people. This is storytelling.
Okay.
You okay over there?
Yeah, I don't know. You had a stroke.
I'm losing it. I'm starting to lose it. I'm very excited.
you've lost it.
So with that, yeah, people are starting to dissect
I
it.
took 3 workhorses. I'm ready to go.
I've been saying
Don't know what that means, but all right.
it's the TJ Wilson stuff.
No, like TJ.
Great,
Nice guy.
great supplement line, by the way. If you ever, they're not a sponsor of the show, but go check that out. He'll actually sign a bottle for you or something too. What was I saying? Okay, so people are actually dissecting this Rock thing with the L instead of the normal bloodline thing,
the herpes.
and the first of all, heel
That
Rock,
fucking amazing.
Heel Rock is everything that everybody needed out of this entire thing, because he's on his A game now and he's feeling good about it. And
He's
like I
just
said
such a
to you,
sarcastic dick, it's
I said to you
hilarious.
last week, Tommy, I don't know how long this lasts, but now sources are saying that as soon as SmackDown went off the air, he's slapping hands, kissing babies
Yeah.
on his way out. So it's like everybody knows the shtick. We get it.
Yeah, the
I
fourth
said
wall's
it's not.
gone. There
I
is
said
no
it's not
fourth
going to
wall.
last. It's not going to last long. I think he helps Cody win the championship at WrestleMania. I really do. And I think a lot of people have been saying that. So it is what it is. Going to Raw. Started the show off with a great match. It was interrupted by Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa hit him with the spike. Did you anybody see McAfee doing the fucking thing and then
turned
and then
around.
Drew looking at Drew look no Gunther looking at him. Oh, that's
Yeah.
not the right match. Sorry, that was
Yeah,
Jey
that was
Uso
the main
later
event.
on. I'm sorry.
I mean, you are way off.
Whatever. I'll
He-
talk.
You
Listen,
started
he's
at the back of the
excited,
show.
too.
I'm excited too, so I can't. I'm sorry. Raquel Rodriguez came back.
No one cares.
She won a battle
Stop
royal.
it, Payne.
Case her,
Stop what?
God, you're such a douche to women. You are a womanizing trash bag.
How does that
toxic
make me a
motherfucker.
womanizer, you fucking idiot?
She's a good wrestler. Leave her alone.
Says who?
Bausch and Lomb.
bum, bum, bum.
There it is.
Anyway,
5. I got 5.
I want to ask your opinion, Mr. MMA. You know, you're deep rooted into the MMA community before you ventured into wrestling.
Yeah, Tommy's fucking Roy Nelson.
Michael Chandler decided to make his appearance felt.
That was stupid.
Yeah.
Called out Conor McGregor.
So dumb.
Yeah.
Are we getting a Chandler McGregor fight at WrestleMania?
I'll be very disappointed if we do. Because it wouldn't be a shoot unless they were doing something unsanctioned, which neither one of those two would ever
Don't they
do.
own UFC?
Doesn't matter.
What does that
Still
mean?
got to get sanctioned.
So
Why
get
would it not get sanctioned in
why
Australia?
get-
So it wouldn't be
Australia?
real.
I'm talking about WrestleMania.
Same thing.
Wouldn't be real. I don't know. You know my feelings on Connor. That ship,
Big fan.
I don't know what that means. Is he being
That
serious?
No,
ship-
he hates
that,
Connor.
That
Why?
Connor ship sank the same time as the Titanic. It's over. It's done. Morons want to see him. I think
was
Michael
100 years
Chandler
ago.
should
It
I
just
wasn't
move
the
can't
same
wait
time.
to see him in Roadhouse. That's just me though.
That movie is
We're all
great.
going, by the way. We're all going to we're going to see it. It's
I'm hoping he uses me as security. I work in his building.
there you go.
Who's
Connor?
building?
Gyllenhaal's.
Oh, Jakey baby.
Nice guy in the world.
Anyway,
Really nice guy.
Judgment Day defeats R-Truth, Miz, and DIY. Very disappointed that DIY didn't come out to DX's music. I think that would have really made for a better.
Yeah, did Generation X.
Yeah, they all told him to suck it, which was
You know
hilarious.
what made the match better, even though they lost, was the video package before that with him in the blue poncho.
Bro, the poncho was everything
my
for that.
God, dude.
That was hilarious.
And he came out with it anyway, like still on.
I love it.
It's so good. Jackie Redmond.
Stop it. I
Good
knew
job.
you were going to bring that
Good
up.
job. All the women in the Elimination Chamber came out. Nia Jax beat them all up. That's what Shay said in the notes. Very brutal
She
promo.
attacked that ring like it was a buffet.
Listen,
Once again, wow. What a hole.
oh my God. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Really,
Becky looked ridiculous with the hat on.
Becky with the hat. It's like you like me with the
I
hat.
mean, the promo
Oi.
was god awful.
It's not English.
What?
No, yeah, like what? Who added R's to all their words? By the way,
I don't know.
no.
She was losing her accent, and now all of a sudden it's back even thicker. I don't
She had a baby.
understand that.
So
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
as it happens.
You
Well, you
think
could be like
baby's
Mackenzie
talking?
Dern. You speak English your whole life until you marry somebody from Brazil, and now all of a sudden you need an interpreter for English.
That's actually really funny. So anywho,
But yeah, that promo was awful.
it was just not. It wasn't.
There's nothing
First
to
of
it.
all, there was nothing to it, and the girl, like the crowd was just okay. When's
It
this
seems to
over?
me like
Because-
they do that for these Elimination Chamber matches because they did it last year with the men too, I believe.
Bro, she's just every
Where,
time she
like,
comes
they were
out.
coming out one at a time to cut a promo on each other.
Bro, every time she comes out, it's like one big whining run-on sentence. It's just like, shut up.
My boy Chad Gable gets himself a victory over Ivar. Definitely fell asleep for that one. Didn't see that. I didn't see that, and I didn't even see the main event until you told me like go watch it, and I watched the end of it. I didn't see
You
the whole
gotta
match.
maybe cut down on the edibles. Maybe
Hey,
take
why
it
don't you
before
relax a
Raw
little? I
ends.
take him at 9:30 every night, same time, never fails. I'm usually zonked by 10:45.
You're telling someone to stop doing something?
Yeah, seriously.
The balls on you.
I haven't done
Unbelievable.
anything since 2000.
Oh, by the way, the $80 popcorn.
You bought those glasses?
The $80 popcorn arrived yesterday.
2 hours ago. So
Can't
that
wait
tells
to
us
eat it.
exactly how long ago you did something.
Gunther defeated Jey Uso for the Intercontinental Championship because Jimmy came out distracted, beat up
This guy
Jay
gave a hand
after.
job to a fucking semi-truck
Holy
driver in the
shit.
bathroom for those
And we-
glasses.
All right.
Hey man,
I
50
got
bucks.
this thing going on in the studio. Let me get the glasses.
Bro,
It's
50
gonna
bucks is
cost
50
you.
bucks. I gotta put my
It's gonna
5%
cost
in.
you.
I work with a bunch of fucking amateurs. Business is over.
His wife's in the car. I'll be right there. Are you done yet? Are you done yet?
She said, Shay, speaking of. I don't even know where that. No segue there. Shay says Uso versus Uso at Mania. You think that's what they're building?
I hope not.
Why? What do you mean you hope not?
Because I want to
This
see.
fucking guy hates everything just as
no,
much
it's
as
not.
Payne.
I want to see Jay be the one to take that belt off Gunther.
So we're gonna have
he's earned it.
two title changes at Mania of two of the longest.
Yeah, there's
streaks.
no way.
It's not-
There's no way.
But here's my thing:
Somebody's got to win.
like with the IC, but how much longer?
I'm still rooting for Roman. I don't give a shit.
Well,
what
he
anybody
holds the
says.
overall record now, right?
Yeah, like how much longer do you want?
Nah,
you want
he
to have him
couldn't-
for 3 years with the IC belt?
He's probably let him be the one that drops it the night after on Raw. Then
I think it was either Mark Henry or Bubba Bully Ray.
Bruh.
Blah blah. Blah. I think I heard them say like, oh, no. I'm sorry. I digress with all that. Sam Roberts said it. Take them all the way to like Bash at Berlin. Like have title for title. Roman and fucking Gunther. And that dude, Gunther, would be over as a motherfucker. He'd be a double champ right there. And then, anyway.
But yeah, I mean, you're just seeing how over Jay is, and he's been over, but he
Yeah.
is over now.
Yes.
I think he's like almost Cody over when he comes out with the crowd.
I think so too.
Payne, have you come around to be a Jay fan now?
Yeah, he
I am. I've said it like a month ago.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, he said something
Okay.
like something positive about Jay.
No, here comes the part. Well, we wouldn't know because you're never here.
I didn't
And
even
then
say
you're
that at
here
all.
now.
I
so.
didn't even say that at all. So if you got a guilty conscience about it, that's on you, pal.
All right, well, it's time to make
No, well, when I said it like a month ago, I was waiting for you to interject
Oh,
your
yeah,
stupidity upon us.
No.
Like normal.
No,
Wow.
I didn't take my pain pills this morning.
Oh, my God.
I get it. I see what he did there. That was good. Pain pills. How did you not name one of your 15 finishers the pain pill?
Because he's a cop.
Fair enough. All right, moving
Okay,
on.
Hey, I'm
Emphysema
on the fucking
boy.
ball
Here we
today,
go.
boys.
Here we go. We got some prediction time.
You want your
all right?
breathing mask, Bane?
Should have called him. Now you got me going. Ah, all right. Prediction time.
Now's not the time for fear. That comes later.
Trebek. You sound like
What a lovely, lovely voice.
Your mother's a whore.
Look tits now.
I'll take the
I
rapist
love
for
this
20.
is the second
That's-
Celebrity Jeopardy
let it
reference that we've done on this show. I love it.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
Who is Popeye?
It was, Andre the Giant.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Elimination Chamber predictions. Judgment Day. Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. Does the tag team titles change hands?
Yes,
Tommy.
absolutely.
New tag champs.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's over.
time.
Huh? Judgment Day's donezo.
It's time.
I'm gonna go with you guys as that hometown. Not really hometown, but just anywhere not in the United States.
I just
Pete Dunne, I'm like, well, it's not their hometown, but they're across the pond somewhere.
people have been so receptive to this, and they wanted this for Pete Dunne for so long. It's time,
Okay.
and it's the right team to do it.
I'm with you. I think that'll be a good, finally take the belts off those guys because, you would think that we'll talk about the women's match next, but you got Judgment Day taking it home or new tag champs? What do you got, Payne? All right. So Dom and Nick will not be. Are you going to make a prediction there, Schmucko?
No, I got nothing.
Okay.
Who's in the match?
Judgment Day against Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate for the undisputed tag team.
That's
championship.
it?
That's it.
Nah.
Judgment Day wins?
Yeah.
All right.
Retainers.
Speaking of Judgment Day, Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax for the Women's World Championship. There is no
Shot.
fucking absolute iota of a chance that Rhea drops the belt in Perth,
No,
Australia.
she's going to win, but it's not going to be clean.
I think it's going to be a fucking
How
utter,
the fuck do you
utter,
not? You
utter
think Rhea's gonna
dominance.
cheat?
She is the heel.
No, she's not.
It's going to be.
She is not the heel in this match.
It's gonna be
not in
Brock.
Australia, but
She's
It's
not
going to
the
be
heel in- no,
Brock
she-
Cena.
in the states. She's not the heel.
It's going to be Brock Cena dominance. Rhea's going to
it's not gonna be
dominate her.
clean. I know it's because they don't want Nia to look weak. I guarantee it's not going to be clean.
No, but they have no problem making it look. Never mind.
Yeah, right.
God, I'm telling you, you're
I'm
terrible.
with Rhea. You're with Rhea. You're with Rhea.
Of
Everybody's
course
Rhea.
you're
Clean
terrible.
sweep. All right, Women's Chamber.
If Buddy wasn't with her, I'd be with her.
Becky Lynch, Bianca, Naomi, Liv, Tiffany Stratton, and Raquel Rodriguez. Winner faces Rhea at Mania. I mean, it seems to be the writing's on the wall for Becky Lynch to win this thing, I think.
It is. And it's nothing against Becky. I don't want to see her against Rhea.
I don't
want to see Liv against Rhea either. Like, I understand they're trying to tell a story with
I
that.
would much
but-
rather have like Bianca and Rhea. I think that would be a better.
Yeah, but because people are idiots. They're bitching. Oh God, here comes Bianca again. What? Nobody else gets a chance. Bianca's one of the best women's champions that they've had in a very long time, with Rhea right now and then Charlotte. But
I agree.
Bianca was definitely one of the best that they've had. So,
I don't know why I want to say Trinity, but it's not going to happen because her and Tiffany Stratton are just there just to be there.
Same with Raquel Rodriguez. There's
Yeah.
only I think there's only two
But I think
possible
they'll try.
winners here.
I think
It's
they
either
try to make
Bianca
her
or
look.
Becky.
I think they
It's
try
gonna
to
be
make
Becky 'cause she's
Raquel
never
look
won it
strong.
before.
They might try to make Raquel look strong.
Maybe Raquel to the very end.
Yeah.
Last pin.
Could be.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll
I
see.
think the first pin out is Stratton.
Yeah, 100%. Or Liv. Nah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Men's Chamber. This is a big one. Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, L.A. Knight, yeah, Bobby Lashley, Kevin Owens, and Logan Paul. Winner faces Seth at WrestleMania.
Maybe it's me, but I don't feel like I see fucking L.A. Knight or Lashley at all talking about this stuff.
I'm telling you, it's going to be Drew. It's going to be Drew. It's going to be Drew versus Seth at Mania, and Drew's going to win.
And then
And
Priest is
then-
going to cash in.
Littering and
Smoking the reefer. Yeah, I mean, damn. Damn, why does he have to win? I mean, clearly,
Listen,
if
lot
I
more
had a
people-
rooting interest, I would say Orton and Seth would be fucking fantastic. If you remember, they had a great match
Orton doesn't need it,
in
though.
San Francisco. Remember that?
Yeah.
He caught the RKO in the middle of the year.
Yeah, but a lot more people are getting on the Drew train right now.
Drew,
They really are.
I
They
like
are
that.
getting on the
Just came up
Drew
with
train
that.
right now.
All right, I guess. You got a winner? Oh, Drew? All right. I guess
Can you get your feet off the fucking coffee table? You know how much Dave paid for that?
I didn't pay a damn dime.
Shut up!
And those guys at Paramount do it all the time. I don't get mad at them. It's all good. This table's stood the test of time.
I'm
It's a
exhausted.
Fucking break right in half.
I have a migraine.
Okay, anyway.
I guess I'm not going to predict, but all right.
I was coming to you. Go. What do you got?
Who's in it?
Oh, my God. Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, Knight, Lashley, Kevin Owens, and Logan Paul.
I think it comes down to McIntyre and Knight.
Yeah. Good. Give him the rub. Get him all the way to the end.
And then McIntyre
fucking
takes
ruin
it.
his dreams. All right. Well, there you go. That's going down on Saturday morning at 5 a.m. I know Tommy will be up watching.
No, I will not.
You know what's funny? SmackDown spoilers are already out. In case anybody cares, they're all already in Australia, so you can go check that out. Nothing big happens. Just a lot of backstage promos with The Rock and Roman because they were there already from last week, and then obviously I think the end is Drew McIntyre and LA Knight double DQ. They all come out. They all have a big kibosh. Randy Orton's the last man standing. So that's that.
That's usually, they usually have that as the last man standing, is the one that like loses first or exactly last.
Aren't you?
Yeah,
just
you got the
swearing
data to
Elimination
support that asshole?
Isn't that special?
You got the data for that asshole?
AE-Dub. AE-Dub.
I have
AE-Dub.
no idea what happened.
John Moxley and Claudio defeats FTR. End of time limit draw. Okay. Orange Cassidy defeats
It
Mike
was a good
Bennett.
match. It was a good match.
Oh, stop the press. What'd you say?
It was a good match up until the fucking face slapping scene that they had, where Claudio had
Oh, was that when they kissed?
no, that
2
was
weeks ago.
That was 2 weeks ago.
Can't remember.
Claudio had Dax's foot, and Dax had Claudio's foot, and they were slapping each other back and forth. It just looked stupid.
Fun.
But
Orange,
the rest of the match was good.
Orange Cassidy came out to defeat Mike Bennett. Undisputed Kingdom comes out until Jake Hager came out. Nobody had a clue it was Jake Hager until he actually ran out from the back. But it was good. I mean, Jake Hager looks good.
Yeah, they got to find another shtick for
The
him.
only
now
thing
that
I don't
the
like-
Jericho Appreciation Society's
The
gone.
only thing I don't like out of what AEW does, well, I don't say only thing, but like one of the things that are just like kind of like, bro, as soon as Hager makes the save and he clears the ring and does all this shit, Shivani's on the fucking thing like, oh, I'm just getting in my ear. It's going to be Jake Hager against this guy. They announced the match within 8 seconds of the save. It's like, oh, okay, that's happening. See you on Friday. You know, it happens so fast sometimes, and they're just like, they're trying to get to the next event. I don't know. It's just, timing is weird.
Bro, Van Vliet had O'Shea Jackson on. I'm sorry. Right? Yeah, O'Shea
that's
Jackson.
what's his face's son,
Ice
right?
Cube's kid.
Ice Cube's kid.
And he said it right,
Great
man.
episode.
He's like, you don't have the character development, so people don't know who's who. I don't like,
There's a lot of times these guys come out,
and you're like, what?
and then like
Who?
unless you're a complete
diehard.
die hard, you don't know. Sometimes when people come out and you have that one guy reaction, like yeah, and then you're like, Who the fuck is that? Somebody tell me who that is.
Because and we talked about this before. If you want people to turn away from your product, even for 5 minutes, to start searching on Google to look up who this person is,
Right.
you're doing it wrong. You're doing
agree.
it wrong. And that's why O'Shea brought up the UFC. He goes, every time you have a UFC fight, they always have a video package for both fighters.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you know who they are, you know their history. Somebody watching for the first time
Right.
has no fucking clue.
That's exactly what I say about like specific football games. Like if somebody turned on a football game and saw 58 flags, they'd be like, I'm never watching this shit again on a first time. You got to make a first impression each and every time because you never know when you're going to get that new viewer. And if you have these guys that are just like Joe Schmo and truth be told, like when I was little and I first saw wrestling, Michaels and Jannetty.
Oh, here we go.
I'm just saying, like, I didn't know who they were.
Right.
But, bro, they took, like, I believe it was the next Saturday, I remember watching a package of them explaining to the world who they were, why they broke up, where the hostility began. You know what I mean? Like, WWF was doing that in 92. Like, why the fuck can't you keep
why
up?
those vignettes were always key back
Vignettes
in the
are,
day.
But that's why
awesome.
that's why they're doing them again now in WWE.
Yeah.
Shinsuke, Jey Uso, Drew McIntyre did one, right?
Is it weird that I'm very into...
what's his name? Vicar.
Yeah,
he did
Ivar.
Ivar.
Yeah.
He did one, and it was cool.
Yeah.
The only one that was bad was Jinder Mahal because it was like a year of Jinder is coming. Not Jinder Mahal.
The other guy. Yeah, I know who you're
Yeah,
talking
you
about.
know who
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Yeah. No, but the only thing I won't...
Jinder?
No, it wasn't Jinder.
No, I know
it was
it wasn't, but who are we talking about?
the Indian wrestler that...
He was the
big
baseball
dude.
player. They did the
Big
$1
fucking
million arm movie about him.
Whatever.
Big motherfucker. I forget his name. But I will say this. I might not
Veer
be...
Mahal or Veer.
Veer.
Wait, he was
whatever
one of
the
his
fuck.
Veer.
security when he first came
Yes,
out?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
The bigger one.
Yeah.
But I will say this. As corny as some people might think it is, I love the catching these guys coming in like it's a football game. Like when they're coming off their
Or like
cars or they're
UFC.
like
It's
UFC.
like UFC
WWE's
video
adapted that now. I love it. I think it's awesome. Like, and they'll say it's like 3:00 in the afternoon or when they're arriving at the building. I think that's
see they're doing
just
the-
a little extra element.
The only thing different that I wish they did was like back in like Raw, Attitude. Like when they came out, there was a purpose. Like it was going into something. It wasn't just them like
Right.
doing the swag walk. It was
That's true.
see the
Austin was
drone
coming off
footage
the
that they
pickup
do
truck.
now?
And he was looking for somebody. Always,
Right, that's
and-
true. Yeah.
I like the drone footage that they're doing now where they're flying the drone from the outside of the arena, going through the hallway, right to where you walk into the arena and then you see the enormity of the event. Like
Yeah, I think Oh, how did I not bring this up? They gave Pat McAfee a fucking telestrator. Did you see that?
a what?
A telestrator.
Oh, here we go. Explain it to him like he's
Oh,
4.
the John Madden?
Yeah, but it's called a telestrator. But yeah,
5-year-old.
dude, so funny. Like, bro, he like stops. He's like, all right, roll it, and he stops it, and like, you see, Solo's thumb is coming here, and like Cody's doing this, right, and like you see this like laser beam, like this is the area it's about to strike.
There's a
like, dude,
trajectory.
so stupid, but it's so
He has
good.
so much fun with it, and that's what I love about it. He's not a company guy. Like he's a company guy, but
And
he's
listen-
not. He's like if he threw one of us.
You mean he's a good
out there-
commentator? Oh, okay, cool.
If they
cool.
threw one of us out
just
there
say
and
he's a
said,
good
"Just go have fun."
commentator. Because then we could say we have Juan. We have one good commentator.
All right.
Your hatred for Michael Cole concerns me.
I don't
I-
hate
can-
Michael Cole, bro.
Can I ask also? At what point can Christian Cage like
Lose the turtleneck?
Well, that too, but like, man, he just keeps going after dead people. Like,
Yeah.
he's gotta stop.
So that
This shit's
address-
gotta.
it's funny. So
It's not funny.
Sean Ross Sapp on Twitter put he looked up the address that Christian had gave when he cut his promo, and it was a fucking cemetery.
Oh my god! See, that's really fucking good. And kudos to Sean Ross Sapp for doing that. But that's fucking
Yeah,
funny.
he unblocked me.
Oh, that's good. Well,
That's nice. Maybe
he
stop
unblocked
attacking
you
him.
so you can see how much shit you talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's called a narcissist. So sorry,
Tom, you need to get more
Sappy.
professional now that we're owners
Well,
of the
that's
promotion.
why I haven't. But
Actually, I'm going to get even more ruthless with people now that I own my own promotion. I'm going to be like, I don't give a fuck. I just work my own stuff.
co-own.
Whatever.
Thank you.
Well, I will say this.
Oh, here we
as a
go.
business
Here
owner,
we go.
as a business owner prior to this, and still am,
Nothing to do with me.
you address people when you talk to people. You are the owner. You're the owner.
No, of course.
You know, you're the owner. That's
That's
it.
what it
Like
says on
nobody's
the
like, I'm the
emails.
co-owner of. No, on the emails it'll say co-owner. You know, yeah, all that shit. You own this. It's yours. Okay,
enough.
Let's just get that out of the way.
I own those figures.
Yeah, exactly. I own
Okay.
this studio.
You rent.
Tommy owns nothing.
I own my shoes.
Tommy's glasses he doesn't
RVD
even own.
said he wants to find Prince Nana to get him some weed. Okay. Tony Storm defeated the
Wait,
jobber.
she actually fucking put that in there?
Yes, she did.
Oh, Shay.
Deanna
No, just
Purrazzo
Shay.
almost absolutely obliterated Madison Rain. I look at the move. I know it's circling around the internet, and I want to say it's all on Madison Rain. She's got to protect
Yeah, everybody's
herself.
putting the blame on Deanna. Now, listen.
No,
I
it's a
know,
fucking.
like
It's a.
Chris
It's a.
was saying
What was
she
it?
was
What
kind
was
of
it?
blown up.
Northern Lights?
Northern Lights suplex that just
now
went
let me-
wrong.
Is that what it was?
I think
Yes.
so. She
And she didn't tuck her neck?
She didn't go over.
No, her.
Just-
But here, this is
Yeah,
my question,
rough.
because I know, Chris, you had said she was, Deanna was kind of blown up. Do you think that?
When the fuck did I say that?
the Russians are here. Go ahead.
When did you say that?
When did I say that?
Okay. So do you think? Well, you said she was moving slow.
I said she was sluggish.
Okay. So do you think that aided in the move not going off well, or was it just completely on Madison Rain?
How the fuck do I know? I didn't see the move.
So then you don't have a fucking comment. So Dave, to you, who
I
actually
didn't say
watched it
anything
with
about
me,
the move, you idiot. I have not commented on the move. I asked if she tucked her neck. That is all I
Go get me a
asked.
coffee, will you?
Get me a coffee. Get it yourself, fucking
Welcome
King
to
Henry.
Fight Factory Wrestling.
Seriously, Dave, my question to you is:
Go ahead.
Do you think that, as he had said before we started airing, that she seemed sluggish? Do you think that had something to do with the move, or was it completely on Madison?
Madison
Rain?
Rain
She
has to
didn't
go.
set
She
herself
has
up.
to. She has to go. Like that's on her. Like yeah, Deanna's gonna guide you, but you have to go. That's not on Deanna. It's not.
It's like a hip toss.
Hip toss, baby.
You plant and jump.
Yes.
They help you get over. You're not literally hip tossing them. You have to fucking plant your arm, hook, jump.
Unless you're Chad
You don't
Gable.
jump, you're
Better
sandbagging.
watch your mouth over there with the Chad Gable slander.
I was giving him a fucking compliment because he's strong enough to actually do it.
Oh, truth. Okay. Let me just show fucking. I'll show you who shared it.
God, Payne, stop getting so fucking sensitive.
Oh,
man.
it wasn't a. What was it supposed to be?
You want to watch an absolute spike?
Boom. So it's coming down here. Yeah, she almost died.
Michinoku driver.
I don't know what that was supposed to be. Northern Lights? No. Oh, like a flapjack?
Is that her? Is that Deanna's finisher?
I don't know. Anyway, so we got one more or two more things from.
I think she was supposed to
AEW.
do a flatliner.
Flatliner. That's what it's supposed to be.
Canyon's
And
move?
then
And she went to go jump.
who better than Ken? Yeah, you don't
It was,
jump for that.
that was both.
Okay,
That was a miscommunication.
A miscommunication.
Thank you for
Wardlow.
finally answering my fucking question.
Wardlow.
Well, because I didn't know what the fucking thing you were talking about until Dave just showed me.
So anyway,
Bastard.
Eat shit.
you
so
cooking it?
are we talking here?
It's disgusting.
Imagine that. I smell that burp on this mic.
Smells like corn and brat.
Smells like pizza.
Bratwurst and gas station
So this
truck
is
stop
remember,
coffee.
Shay is the one. Shay, our producer, is the one who writes the notes. So she wrote, Wardlow bitched about why he deserves to be AEW champion. She goes, just kidding. It was actually a good promo, although Tommy would probably beg to differ.
Everything was fine until he had to reference CM Punk.
I think that was hilarious when he referenced CM
Why
Punk.
though?
Because why the fuck not? Who cares?
Why do you keep giving? This is what I don't understand. Because Castor did this when talking about Buddy Matthews saying he was a cuck for a guy named Dominic. Mm-hmm. You're giving the other promotion shine.
They don't need to shine. It's more realistic.
Here's another thing.
It's more realistic to acknowledge the fact that yes, there's other people out there. Anybody
Right.
who thinks that they're the only shot in town, the only game in town
Well,
is a
but
moron.
here's my second part of it. How can and I like Wardlow. We've talked nothing but good things about Wardlow. I think he's been booked like shit over there since the MJF stuff. But how do you talk about somebody else being injured when you've been injured like 2 or 3 times in 1 year? You can't talk about somebody else being injured when you've been off the shelf for injuries too.
On the shelf.
on the
idiot.
shelf there, moron.
Off the shelf, on the shelf.
Samoa Joe, Swerve, Brian Cage defeat Hangman Hook and Rob Van Dam. No notes about this one. Did you see it?
Well, apparently,
Yes or no?
I saw it.
So answer the
Hangman,
question.
They made it look like he broke his foot.
It was a work, right?
Yeah, that was the whole big thing. Like, why not just let it play out? Why not just let it play out? The reason why they did that is to give you the illusion that he's fucking hurt.
Yeah.
That was the whole point of it.
Oh my God.
So in the news, Shotzi unfortunately tore her ACL. She's going to be out for about 9
That
months.
wasn't a work.
That was not a work. According to the notes, CM Punk said he's going to be out for 6 to 8 months.
Yeah, because he came out after Raw.
Coming back at Mania, folks. I don't give a shit what anybody
He
says.
is not
He's not
injured.
hurt. Not hurt.
You can't be like this, slapping things.
Oh, God.
And you had surgery the day before.
Can't do it.
You can't be cutting promos and doing this.
Can't
and your
win with 'em.
tricep.
Can't do it.
The point of rotate, Dave.
But did you see Shotzi's
range of motion?
Cash Wheeler's case is going to trial in May, in case anybody cares.
Who?
Did you see Shotzi?
Cash
Did
Wheeler.
you see Shotzi's
Cash.
injury? The way she landed? That was bad.
No, I didn't see it.
It was
but
nasty.
It sucks.
I hope she puts
In
on
any
some weight.
event, Elimination Chamber this week. A lot of fun shit this week going down. Please listen. If you hear the sound of my voice and you're watching this, please follow the Fight Factory. Okay, Fight Factory Wrestling.
Go to the app.
Go to the app. Download the. Well, the app's not launched yet, but what I will say.
I didn't mean the app. I meant Instagram.
Instagram. We're on Facebook. I'll start inviting people. We'll start following you guys. Inquire with us about future bookings. If you have any sponsorship opportunities and you want to be a part of this whole thing, please let us know. We are.
If you're looking for bookings, don't tell us how many championships you won.
I don't give a shit
No
about
one
how many
cares it.
championships you've won. I want to know where you've trained, how long you've been training, and
Criminal record.
and your criminal record. Making sure you're not a total bag.
Nah,
of
fuck
shit.
it. I'll research it myself.
Okay, that's right. He is a co-op after all. So
And we're going to have
CAW.
nobody
With that
come in and
being
get booked
said-
because it's professional wrestling.
I know, we all have a record. With that being said, we want to thank you guys for all the support. Thank you guys for all the well wishes. Thank you guys for all the hype. And we'll see you guys next time for Dave Sturchio, Tommy D, Chris Payne of Fight Factory Wrestling. This has been the Fight Factory Podcast. We'll see you guys next time. No paper toss. The big reveal. Yeah.
That was.